Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I'm going to be recording a video that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I'm going to be ranking some of my favourite football shirts of all time. Now, if you didn't know, I run a business called Timeless 11 where I resell football shirts. So quickly I'll show you 4 of my favourite ones. Here is the Shinji Kagawa one, and it's probably one of my favourite ones from 15-16, the Dortmund. That's probably one of my favourites. I also have this Man United one, which is one of my favourites too, from the late 90s. I also have this Dele Alli shirt, and even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I can still admire it. It's a really nice shirt from one of Dele Alli's prime seasons. Finally, probably my favourite one I have right now. It is Inter Milan, 1998-99 jersey, I believe, long sleeve, really nice shirt. So those are some of my favourite shirts from my business, Timeless 11, and I'll leave the Instagram link below if you don't already know about it, where you can follow it, and if you're interested in any of the shirts you see in store, just DM me and you can buy them. But without further ado, let's get on to the video. So these shirts rank from international to clubs from the 80s, 90s and 2000s. So I'll just go through them and rank them. We've got 5 categories here, as you can see. We've got Holy Grail, classic shirts, decent, not great, and wouldn't wear it. So let's get into it. The first one is the France 1984 jersey, the World Cup jersey, I believe. It might have been Euros. But I think I'm going to put this one in decent for first. I think it's a pretty nice jersey. It's got a really nice template. It's a nice colour as well. And yeah, I think decent's a good place to start off with. Next is the Borussia Dortmund 1996-1997 jersey in the Champions League final winning season, as I mentioned in the Real Madrid Dortmund video. I'm going to put this... Oh, I could put it in decent again, but I think it's a bit better than the France one. I might revisit that and put it into classic shirts later on. It's a really nice shirt. A great colour as well. Obviously, when it's sponsored by Nike, they're always going to produce absolute classics. And I really like this jersey. Next is a AC Milan jersey from the 1994-1995 season. I'm going to put this straight into classic shirts. I think it is a classic. It's a bit oversaturated. I see a lot of them out and about, but it's a very popular brand, very popular team. So yeah, I think it's quite a good jersey, and I'm going to put it in classic shirts. Next up is the Argentina 1974 jersey in their World Cup winning... 1978 World Cup winning jersey for Argentina. I'm going to put this in not great, although I do still think it's a classic shirt. It's Argentina, and I don't think it doesn't shout out to me as an amazing shirt. I still think it's quite good. Obviously, all of these shirts are very, very nice shirts, but I put it in not great. Next one is one of my favourite shirts of all time, the Arsenal 2014-2015 third shirt. Honestly, it's one of my favourite shirts, and I really want to get it. It's probably top of my wish list right now for football shirts, and for that reason, I'm going to put it in Holy Grail. I might be being a bit biased here, as it is Arsenal, but I just really love the shirt. I'll put a few pictures up of people wearing it and players wearing it. I just love the colour scheme. I love the turquoise and the dark blue. I just love the colours. And when it was released back in 2015, I didn't really think about getting it, to be honest, but it's a really great jersey. And for that reason, it's going in, and it's going to be the first shirt into the Holy Grail category. Next one is the 1991-1993 Arsenal away kit. And I'm going to put this in classic shirts. I think this is better than the AC Milan one though, so I'm going to put it just here. If I can, there we go. I think it's an absolute classic. I think it was when Ian Wright was at his really, really best. And he was a pivotal part of this Arsenal team. It did really well. And I think we went on to win the double, maybe, in the 90s, I believe. So yeah, I think Arsenal did really well. And it's just an iconic kit with the iconic JVC sponsor. And it's just really nice. I love the shirt. The next one is the Centurion 100 Years Barcelona kit. And I'm going to put this in at the top of decent, I think. This was released in the 1999 to 2000 kit, so when they were going into the new millennium. And I think it's a really nice kit. I really like the split down the middle with the red and the red and the blue, and the 99 and 2000, the small details on it. I love that. I think it has a centre badge as well, and it doesn't have like a crazy sponsor. So that reason I might actually put it up to classic shirts just above AC Milan. I just love the fact of the simplicity of it. Just no sponsor, just the blue and the red. I just love that about the kit. And I think it's a fantastic shirt. The next one is a Chelsea 2014-2015 shirt, the away shirt. If any Chelsea fans are watching, This was a pretty good season for Chelsea, I believe. I think it was the season. Oh, it would have been the season. They might have won it actually this year, 2014-15, with Diego Costa. Remember Ramirez was an absolute baller for them this season. I'm going to put this in classic shirts, and then I'm actually going to put the AC Milan one down to the bottom of decent. I think the Chelsea one's an absolute class kit. I love the collar. I love the blue collar. I love the Chelsea. I love the Samsung sponsor as well. I think that's iconic. I love the yellow, the really vibrant yellow. It really stands out. And yeah, I think it's a brilliant kit. And they had some brilliant players throughout this campaign. Next is a Croatia kit from the 90s. And I'm going to put this in wouldn't wear it. I know lots of people, when I was doing my research, this was quite highly rated, but I just think it's got too much going on. I know Croatia are always linked to that checkered pattern they have done in this recent Euros and the World Cup in 2018. They've always had checkered patterns, but I just think it's a bit too much. I don't think I'd be able to style it very well either, so for that reason, I'm going to put it in wouldn't wear it. The next one is a France 2018 World Cup kit, and specifically an N'Golo Kante kit. If I think you would have known by now, I absolutely love N'Golo Kante. He's my favourite player of all time. So for this one, it's probably going to go on Holy Grail. I know it's very biased as an Arsenal kit and my favourite player of all time, N'Golo Kante in there. But I do still think it's a really nice shirt, and that it was a 2018 France winning World Cup squad, and I think N'Golo Kante played really well in this tournament. So yeah, I do think this is a really nice shirt too. Next one is the 1992-1993 Inter Milan jersey. I think this is really good. I'm going to put this in classic shirts, I think I'm going to put it... I think it is a bit better. Actually, no, I think it'll be top of classic shirts, actually. I love the sponsor. I can't really see what it says, but I do love like the writing on it and the font. I love the simplicity of the badge as well. And from what I can see, I don't think it's like a Adidas or a Nike. So it's quite good. I love the stripes as well. The blue is really nice. It's not too dark like the one I showed earlier. And I love the light blue and the black. I think the pattern's really nice. And I think it's a wonderful jersey as well. The next one is it is my favourite football shirt of all time. And it's the 1996 to 1997 Juventus away jersey. And I'm going to put this straight in the top of Holy Grail. I've actually got a separate document for these three shirts at the top of Holy Grail as the top of my wish list. But this Juventus shirt, I just absolutely love it. When Zidane was balling out for them, when they just lost the Champions League final to Dortmund back in 1997, I believe it was. I just love the shirt. I love the Sony sponsor. I think it's really nice. I love the Kappa logo as well. And I love the badge. Some of the kits just have 2 stars up top. They don't have the Juventus badge, but some of them do. But either way, I just think it's really good. I love the pattern and the yellow shoulder sleeves as well. I love that about the shirt. And the big Sony sponsor, I think it fits so nicely with the shirt, with the nice blue. And yeah, it's a brilliant away kit for Juventus, and I really like it. The next one is a Lazio jersey. I believe it's from the 1992-1993 season, or somewhere in the 90s, where Paul Gascoigne was really balling out for them. And I'm going to put this, I'm not sure, it might have to be a not great as well. Obviously, it would have been a really good time for Lazio, with Paul Gascoigne, one of England's best ever players, playing for them. I do like the pattern, but I just don't like it. It reminds me of Man City a bit too much. And I don't know, it's just turquoise and it's just a bit plain. But I do like the shirt, but I don't think it's as good as the other one. So I'm not going to put it any higher for now. The next one is a Man United jersey. I believe it's from 1998 to 1999. Or it could be even a bit earlier than that, when Cole was balling out for them and David Beckham. I'm going to put this in decent. I think this is a really nice shirt. I love the colour. I love the sharp logo as well. If you haven't already noticed, some of the sponsors that I really like, and if they really stand out to me, that will really elevate the kit. So for this sharp logo, I think it's sharp sponsors. I think it's really nice. I love the collar on the Man United shirt as well. I think it's beautiful. So for that reason, I'm going to put it second of decent. And next up is the Mexico 1998 jersey, I believe, from the World Cup. I believe it's 1998. And I'm going to put this, I might have to put this up in classic shirts. I might have to bump it up. I'm trying to think where should I put it. I might put this third for now. I'll put up some photos of it to give you a closer look, but it's got this, I'm not sure really what it's called, but it's got this really cool design in the middle of the shirt. And I love that about it. I love the collar as well. The little like red stripes around the sleeves area is really cool as well. I love that about it. And I just love I love the badge as well. I think that's really cool. And I just love the shirt, the pattern on it. I'll put up a couple photos I just mentioned. I love the design and the artwork's really, really nice. So for that reason, it's going into classic shirts. Now we've got probably one of the best kits of all time. When people are asked what's their favourite shirt of all time, lots of people say this. And I believe it's the 1988 Netherlands shirt. I could be wrong on the year, but I think this is going to have to go into Holy Grail as well. I think it should probably go second. It should probably be first even, but for me it's going to go second, or might even go third actually, because I just love them two shirts a lot and I'm a bit biased towards them. But I believe this was when they won the World Cup or won the Euros. I'm not sure. It would have been when they won the Euros in 1988 actually, with Ruud Gullit and Johan Cruyff and Clarence Seedorf, some brilliant, brilliant players. I don't know too much about the Dutch history, but I know that this is definitely one of the best shirts of all time, and definitely the best Dutch shirt of all time in my opinion. I just love the pattern, and the orange colour really is really vibrant, it really sticks out, and I just love that about it. And I just think it's a lovely shirt. And yeah. Next one is the 1995 to 1997 Newcastle United home shirt. I'm going to put this, I'm torn here, whether to do decent or not great. It's quite controversial for me to put it in not great. I'll put it at decent for now. I think I like the centre sponsor as well. I think it's called Newcastle Ale House or something like that. I like the centre sponsor. Obviously, it's renowned for one of the best Newcastle kits of all time. I do like the stripes, the black and white stripes, but I don't really have a connection to it, so I'm not going to put it any higher than decent. Obviously, some people might be one of the best shirts of all time, which I do respect that. I do think it's a nice shirt, but I'm going to put it here for now. Next one you might be able to see is the 2018 Nigeria home shirt from the World Cup, and I think this is going to be in one of the top categories. I just absolutely love this shirt. I'm probably going to put it either top of classic shirts or bottom of Holy Grail. I might put it top of classic shirts for now, but I might move it around. I just think it's an absolutely beautiful shirt. I remember Alex Iwobi was probably the front runner for advertising this shirt before the FIFA World Cup, and they almost beat Argentina, I believe. And it's just a lovely shirt. Nike really pulled all the stops out for this shirt. At the time, I remember I really wanted it back in 2018. I looked online, I couldn't find it anywhere because it sold out so quickly. But the green pattern, the white sleeves, the badge, the sponsor of Nike, I just love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best international kits of all time, and I think it's an amazing shirt. So for that reason, it's going to go to classic shirts, but I could move it later on to Holy Grail. Next one is the 1990 Parma shirt. I'm going to put this in wouldn't wear it. I do think it's a lovely shirt, but I don't think I would wear it, so I'll put it there for now. The blue and yellow is putting me off a little bit. The stripes that are going across it just putting me off a little bit. I don't think it's a brilliant shirt, but I just don't think I'd wear it, and it's putting me off a little bit. Next, we've got the 2004 Portugal home jersey from the Euros. I believe they reached the semis in this one, and I remember they knocked out England on penalties in the quarterfinals, where Ronaldo got Wayne Rooney sent off in this one. I'm probably going to put this in decent. I do like the centre number badge, that they've got the number in the front. I think most nations have that now, or they had that around that time, but I do think it's quite cool. They got the circle. And yeah, I'm going to put this in decent, but I think it's quite good, so I'm going to put it second. Or I'm torn. Yeah, I'll probably leave it here in decent for now. Next up, we've got the 1998 to 1999 Real Betis jersey. I used to have this jersey actually before I sold it on Timeless 11. I'll put a football clip of me scoring a quite a nice goal in it in November last year. And I really like this jersey. I remember Hector Bellerin styled it a few years ago, and I just love the shirt. I love the pattern. I love the Kappa sponsor. I think the badge is really nice. It doesn't have like a massive, I like the sponsor, but it doesn't have like a massive logo. You know, some teams, like Villarreal, have massive sponsors, and it can kind of put me off a little bit. But this Real Betis one, I might have to put it in classic shirts, and I might have to put it near the top. I think I'll put it in third or fourth. But that row of classic shirts is really hard to split for me, and I think that Real Betis one has a deserved spot up there. I think it's a really lovely shirt. Next up is the Scotland 1990 jersey, I believe, from the Euros. I might put this in wouldn't wear it. I can kind of see what Scotland are going for here, and I think lots of people do think it's a classic, but it kind of just looks like just something someone would knit. You know, I just don't think it looks that nice. It looks like maybe a slipper or something. I don't know. Just like the black and blue, it kind of puts me off a little bit. And I like the shirt, but I can understand where people are coming from, but I just don't like it that much. I'm going to be honest. Next up, we've got the Arsenal bruised banana, one of the most infamous kits of all time. Some people really love it and some people really hate it. I'm a bit in the middle. I'm going to put it in not great. I'm going to put my bias aside here because I don't think it's a brilliant shirt. I could see what Arsenal were going for, kind of, I guess. I'm not really sure what they were going for here, but it's an okay shirt, but I don't think I would buy it. I remember they re-released it. I think it would have been last season, maybe, or a couple of years ago. They re-released, Adidas re-released the bruised banana kit. It's not too bad, but it's just not for me, really. The next kit is the 1990 England shirt, the away shirt from the Euros. So this has since been released quite a few times. I remember I was in England in December and I saw it in Sports Lyrics quite a bit. I think it's a nice shirt. I'm going to put it probably at the bottom of decent for now. I think it's a pretty good shirt, but it doesn't really stand out as an England away shirt, I don't think, for me. I think, there's been other ones. I think the 2015 England shirt, the away shirt, where Jack Wilshere scored them 2 goals, which is also on my Time with Sullivan page. I think that's probably a better shirt than this one, but yeah. Next one, I had to put in just a crazy out there shirt, and this is a 1996, I believe, goalkeeper England shirt, and as you can see in the photo, David Seaman's wearing it. I'm going to put this in wouldn't wear it. I have to put this on top of wouldn't wear it as well. I don't know what England were thinking coming out with this. They've got the red, they've got the rainbow, they've got the green, the yellow. I just don't know what they were thinking with this at all. It just doesn't look nice at all, does it? David Seaman wore it. I just don't know what they were thinking with this one. It's a bit out there. Well, it's actually very out there in my opinion, but I don't know, it just kind of looks like there's got a few stains on it. It looks like someone's got a paintbrush, got a red canvas and just gone like this and just sprayed a bit of paint. I don't know. It just doesn't look that appealing to me. Next one, I had to put in a Tottenham jersey here, although I'm an Arsenal fan and I don't really like Tottenham. I kind of appreciate this Holston jersey. I believe it's from the 90s. And I'm going to put this in decent, actually. I think it's quite a nice shirt. It could go in classic shirts, but I'm probably going to put this at the top of decent. Actually, I might put it at the very top. I really like the collar, the navy and white that they've done here, really nice. I love the Holston sponsor as well, and the badge is it's different, but I like it about it. And I like the sleeves as well. It's kind of like this one, but except it's got navy sleeves and a white shirt. But yeah, I think this Tottenham shirt is probably the best one of all time, and I really like it. Next up is the Germany 1990 shirt. This is the penultimate one of this video. I might have to put this up in classic shirts, I think it's quite cool. And I'm not sure. I'll come back to all this afterwards, but I think this 1990 Germany shirt was really cool. It's obviously got the Germany colours going across it at the front here. I think that's really cool about it. It's got a little badge, which is kind of a bit off centre, but I think it's quite cool. They've got a unique placement, and I think that's quite cool about it. I believe it's sponsored by Adidas as well, just like this one is. So yeah, it's an absolute classic shirt, and I really like it. The last football shirt of this video is a West Ham shirt. And back from the 1990s, I believe, sponsored by Dr. Martens or Doc Martens. So if you know the shoe brand, I'm not sure if they do any other stuff, but predominantly shoes, I believe. I remember when De Gea with the iconic volley, the kung fu kick into the top right, a brilliant goal. And I might have to put this in classic shirts. I haven't put one in there for. Oh no, I have. But I'll put this up maybe third into classic shirts. So that's all the shirts for this video. I'll quickly just go through and re-rank them and see if I got any changes that I really want. I'm happy with that. I think. We've got classic shirts. We've got the Nigeria one at the top of classic shirts. I think that's quite good. I'm probably going to put the Robertus one down in decent. And Chelsea one will go up quite highly because I'm very fond of that shirt. The Inter Milan one can go down a couple. Germany one can go to the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. And then Holy Grail, we've got the Juventus one, the Arsenal one, the Netherlands one, and the France 2018 kit with N'Golo Kante on the back. But thank you all for watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed this video. If you can't already tell, I absolutely love football shirts, especially ones that are retro and just have that classic nostalgia to them. So I really enjoyed this video. If you like this video, let me know and I can make plenty more of them. I have only used a very few football shirts today, but I would love to make another episode, so if you enjoy, let me know, and I can make another one with different classic shirts. So thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. It was a bit sad that England couldn't win the Euros, but hopefully they can bring it home in 2026. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And make sure to check out Timeless 11. I'll see you in the next one.